Like, we really think just because we're in our worlds and our bubbles, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? And if we're not familiar with something, we like, who the fuck is that? How could they win? Do you know how big the world is, bro?
Yeah.
You know how many people are in America?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Stop.
Yeah, you're right.
Cut it out.
That is the problem with and I don't want to sound too much like a boomer here, but like social media does give you this illusion that your world is the world.
Yes.
And I don't blame people for thinking that, because your world is the world. You know, if you grow up in China and you see all these famous Chinese people, you're going to think that those people are famous everywhere. And we think that about, you know, I mean, imagine podcasters, people think that about musicians, etc. When the reality is most people don't know most people.
We had this debate I'm telling you, man, because I was even talking about like TikTokers and like, who are we to say these TikTokers? You can't tell me MrBeast isn't famous.
Well, yeah, he's not a TikToker. But
or whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What is he?
Yeah. He's a YouTuber.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's famous.
He is
I don't give a fuck.
One of the most famous people on the planet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But just because we don't know him, you know what I mean? We act like, oh, MrBeast isn't famous. Like, fame is probably the most subjective thing out here.
Mm-hmm.
I think so anyway. Yeah. It's just like, yo,
and we also like increase the fame of certain people just because they're in institutions that we like.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So it's like,
that's right.
Maybe a MrBeast is actually more famous than a person that's like in an HBO show. But because we value the HBO show in a different way, we're like, oh no, that's true fame.
I could pick five people on HBO shows right now, and they couldn't fill up a mall with 10,000 people like MrBeast.
100%.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
To be honest with you, there might be one. There might be one right now that can do that.
They can fill up the mall?
That can fill up the mall.
Zendaya?
That's the only one.
Yeah.
She's probably the only one that could fill up a mall.
Yeah.
Full of, like, I don't even know how old those kids were.
It was kids, yeah.
Like Zendaya's probably the only one.
The numbers he's doing is ridiculous, man. It's just hard to compare. But because we look at YouTube and we don't hold it to the same esteem as we do like an HBO,
that's right.
We assume that there's not like a fame component attached. But these kids grow up not caring about HBO. Like your kids' generation don't care about Netflix. They don't care about HBO. They're the most famous people to them
about Netflix.
It's your kids. I can't tell you otherwise. But
because of
YouTube is big for them.
YouTube is the shit. YouTube, Netflix, and Disney.
Streamers.
Yeah. YouTube, Netflix, and Disney is what they know. Even though we got to monitor the YouTube thing, because YouTube, boy.
Oh, there's some wild shit on there.
Oh my God.
We're on there.
Yes. Man. Let me tell you something. Two recent experiences. I'm at my daughter's cheerleading competition. We had dinner with the parents. And one of my daughter's friends is like, so how's SZA? I was on YouTube and I was watching videos and a video popped up with you interviewing SZA. Yo, I swear my hands started shaking, bro. like, what the fuck? Why does this shit exist?
So what happened in the video? You didn't sit the seat or anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
SZA was so long. I don't know. It was so long ago. This was years ago. SZA was on Breakfast Club a decade ago, bro. Probably longer. We've been on the air for 13 years. Like, do you remember when we used to do Engine Room? We used to run into SZA all the time.
I didn't know that.
Bro, SZA used to record in Engine Room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We would walk past SZA. I talked to her all the time in Engine Room. Like, in and out. Oh, what's up, SZA? Like, you know, like all the time.
I probably thought you were saying, like, what's up, sister? Like, I swear to God, I thought you were saying, what's up, sister? And then
but this was before she popped off. She's from Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's just like, I mean, we was early on SZA. So it's like, I don't know what that interview was probably like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially.
Probably wild.
Probably wild.
Wild.
Probably wilding, yo.
Yeah.
Probably wild. Yeah. Especially if, like, it was early.
Ooh.
Because I'm like, people might not know her, so I got to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying?
It's her fault. This is what a crazy person Charlamagne is. Listen, I got to do this because people don't know you. If you were more famous, we could just have an interview. Unfortunately for you, I got to go crazy.
I don't know, man. I'm not, I don't know. I really don't even remember.
Yeah.
But it just, when she said that shit, I'm like, oh shit, this shit probably happens all the fucking time.
All the time, man.
Shit. Then I was with somebody this weekend, OG of mine, very older, like 80 plus years old. And
can you say?
No. And then I'll say it later. And
I know who. I'm wondering if we can share it.
I'll say it later.
Because this is very cool.
I'll say it later.
Okay.
But they were like, you know, I've watched a lot of stuff for you before because people send me stuff, you know, when you talk about me. And I went down a rabbit hole, me and the staff. And I look around like, oh shit. I said it too. I said, oh shit, that could go left quick.
And what?
And all of them started laughing. But you know what I realized?
What's that?
They got a dirty sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because all people heard it all.
Yes.
All people heard it all.
Yes.
And they don't got time to be offended. They're going to die.
Man, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Imagine you wasted the last hours of your life being offended.
Man, come on, man.
Or triggered.
Why?
No.
No, nobody got time for that shit.